What's up, everybody? It's your boy Flays Beats, and I wanted to do a quick video here to walk you guys through some upcoming changes that are going to be happening to the playlist here. Um, Starting with the release of Volume 3, which comes out on May 4th. May the 4th be with you. Happy Star Wars Day, by the way, for all you Star Wars fans out there. Um, Starting with the release of that album, the mixture of songs on my playlist is going to be 60% my songs and 40% other artists. And here's the way that's going to work. So it will be the first three songs in any sequence will be a track from volume 1, a track from volume 2, and then a track from volume 3. And then followed by two songs of a different artist. So, for example, Rich Skies is one of the artists on my playlist. It'll be three of tracks of mine in that aforementioned sequence, and then two tracks of Rich Skies. Then it'll go to another three tracks of mine, and then two tracks of Essential I. And then three tracks of mine, and then two tracks of Trappers and Drillers. So like repeating that same sequence. One of the reasons for that is it's really twofold, right? First of all, with the songs of mine that are on that playlist that you guys stream, I can control the burns that I do with my own music, right? If there's other artists on the playlist, I can't necessarily control the frequency of how often they burn or what the burn rate for them will be, etc. But on the opposite side is I want to expose you guys to some different artists, right? And so there's a handful of artists, and when we get to the next page of this, that have committed to burning Shib, and either some already have burned a lot, some are committing to and haven't burned yet, but are expecting to and may need some more exposure. So I'm mixing up the list a little bit so that it allows for a broader palette, if you will, of the different artists there, and allow you guys to get exposure to all of them. So in doing that, there is going to be some requirements, if you will, for artists that are going to be featured on the playlist. So, first of all, I'm going to ask that every artist just report their stream data monthly. So some artists like Trappers and Drillers are doing it every day on Twitter. Myself, I do it a few times a week, and I've seen other artists do it once a month. This is not something I'm going to police, but it's just a request to people that are on the list that they at least once a month, either at the beginning or the end of the month, just report their stream data for their tracks that they will be burning on. And that should be pretty simple to do. If anyone who is on the list has questions about that, obviously they can reach out to me. Secondly, I'm going to ask that burns are made at least quarterly. Now, we know, I would love to see them monthly. I know I do them or try to do them monthly. But unfortunately, with Spotify and some of the music services, it's not as timely on the delivery of payment as it is for YouTube ads. So YouTube is typically around the 21st of every month, from what I understand from the YouTubers that I follow and that burn. But for Spotify and Apple Music, it's about 2 to 3 months behind. So just to give you guys an idea, today is May 1st. Yesterday was obviously April 30th. I just got paid yesterday for February's streams. So that's like 2 months behind. So as a result, and some of these artists may not also be getting a lot of revenue right now because their stream amount is lower. And so I'm going to ask that those burns just be made quarterly for now, specifically because of the gas fees, right? Because I've seen times when I've gone to try to burn like a million shib and it's cost me a quarter of a million shib just to burn that. And I've also seen recently Calvin J put on there that he was trying to burn like $30 in shib, and it was going to cost him like $2,000 right now because of the gas fees. So, giving some flexibility there and asking artists to at least burn quarterly. Hopefully, when we move to Shibarium, that changes, and won't have those gas fees and can burn a little more frequently. Artists that have a higher burn rate will be prioritized. So obviously, people that are burning closer to 100% will get a little bit more exposure. Myself, right now, I'm only burning 50%, but I do have intentions that that's going to change down the road. Probably somewhere between 66 to 75%. I have to look at it from an accounting perspective as well, because I know I'm going to have to pay taxes on those. And then obviously, there's this new piece when you burn through the burn portal that you get these Ryoshi Vision tokens back as a passive income. I think for now, my intention is that I will just take that, whatever I get from that, and burn 100% of that, because I don't think that's going to be necessarily reported in like a W-2 or anything like that, so I have to worry about tax-wise. So I think that's going to be my intention for that, but we'll have to look at that down the road. And then the playlist will be periodically reviewed, so I'll look at it from time to time and determine if there's artists that either aren't burning or aren't maybe promoting it through like Twitter or other platforms, if it makes sense for them to still be on there. I do look at this as a community project, right? And while I'm trying to help other people and give you guys exposure to help other artists, I do ask that they participate in that promotion, because it betters not just them, but everybody on the list. So, and at the time of this recording, here is a list of the artists that are currently featured on the playlist. So, of course, myself, Flav's Beats, Rich Skies, Trappers and Drillers, Calvin J, Essential I, Zeitgeist and the Mage, and then Lo-Fi Shib, which is actually Shiba Coffee Company, but their artist name is Lo-Fi Shib. So, as of right now, the updates have been made to the official Shiba Army Burn playlist. So they are right now 50-50, because it's one track from Volume 1, one track from Volume 2, and then two of additional artists in that sequence all the way through. Once the new album comes out on May 4th, I'll go back and add the Volume 3 into that arrangement, and you can follow it there. Many of you know there is an alternate playlist. So it says, I think it's titled like Multiple Artist Burn Playlist, which I do promote from time to time. I will make the changes to that one as well. The reason that list exists is because sometime after the whole, Stephen Cooper fiasco, and sort of as a lot of people were moving over to my list, I don't know if it got reported or, something happened, but all of a sudden I got an email from Spotify and it said my list was like reviewed and then removed. Essentially what they did is they removed the title and the description and the picture that I had up there. But I first had looked at that like it was removed totally. So as a result, I created a backup list. So just in case anything happens to the first list, there is a backup playlist that can easily be switched over to. And I will make those same changes to that list after the new album drops. So as always, thank you for your support. The more you guys listen, the more we will all burn. So this couldn't happen without you. So I do appreciate each and every one of you. If you guys like what you saw and you want to see more, please remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and comment down below. And we'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.